Hello to my Scooby Doobies. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Oh man, it's been a while since I've done any content here. So today is gonna be a review of a product, and also it's gonna be a little chat. I'm not gonna do this for too long. I'm gonna give you the basic legits of it, and also give you a little synapse of the history also of it. Also, even though it's not a Black History Month, but this here is something that's been passed down that I know of. So once again, if you're coming into the broadcast, man, you come in here, man, look, what I need you to do before you get comfortable, hit the like, share the broadcast, say hi, pass a comment or something and say hi, because I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say, but I don't want to make it too long because I want to bring this same energy to the other platform. So I'm going to give y'all the first legit of it first. Okay, so here we go. Today's is called Chitlin Review and Chat. Chitlin Review and Chat. Whenever, for those who do know me, I like to cook. Yeah. I see you, Scorpio. You said hi. Very good. Very good. All righty. So, y'all like to see me. Y'all know that I do cook. You can tell I'm not a small man, but I do cook. So what we're gonna do is talk about chitlins and stuff. And so we're gonna talk about where it came from and why it's dear in that, and also go review this product. Thanksgiving past, I didn't do any chitlins. And I haven't missed cooking chitlins. I haven't cooked chitlins ever since the prices started going up through the roof. I haven't cooked. I only cooked one time. That was last year. This year I ain't cooked none. Scorpio from Live Me. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I know who you are now. When you say from Live Me, yes. And too often I see people coming for the thing. So if you can, now look, this is what you got to do now. Anybody coming to my broadcast, you have to do this here. You got to get that like. Hit that like. Comments are good. Likes are important. And share. If you want to, you can tap the screen a little bit. That makes a big difference. Trust me. See what it is? I'm going to tell you. YouTube algorithm, if people just pops up and leave, instead for a little while leave, they don't count it. They want you to be active. Share. Like, that thumbs up, and comment. And if you haven't subscribed, well then, subscribe. Yeah, that stuff is very important because was trying to get followers, and I had a whole bunch of people who followed me, who subscribed to me, but that's all they did, subscribed and left. And YouTube looked at that and how you can subscribe to them, what you liked, what you watched. You get it now? They subscribed to me, but they didn't like anything, they didn't do anything, they subscribed. YouTube said, no, that don't look right. And so what they did, they kicked them out. I mean, basically, I lost those viewers. They didn't count them. Because I had over 1,000. See, once you get 1,000, then you get ready to get qualified to start working on getting a salary or getting paid. Until I get 1,000, it's not going to do nothing. I'm at 700. Like the broadcast, share the broadcast, subscribe. Correct. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, first of all, my name is Mr. Scooby. But right now, during the holiday season till the 25th of December, I'm known as Mr. Santa. Right now I'm known as Mr. Santa. After the 25th, I go back to being Mr. Scooby all the rest of the year. All the rest of the thing after the 25th, Mr. Scooby. And so let me describe myself. So for those who don't know me, I am a content creator on many apps. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Live Me, Up Live, Crush Live, Migo, Miko, Planify. I got the list goes on and on. I got many. I'm over 10 plus apps. And every one of these apps, I actually do content. And all those apps also, I gift also. So picture that. That's a lot of money going out on all these different platforms. Now, I don't do them all at one time, okay? So right now, I got like about, so far, I got like 3 or 4 platforms right now on my phone. And what I do is, as I perform on them, I go to the next person. Now, what happened is, this is what happens. If I notice somebody's platform is slowing down and they're not getting as many viewers, I'm gonna give them a warning. Hey, I need more viewers. And when I do another show and it seems like they still ain't coming, I say, well then, I'm gonna replace you. And I replace them, and I put another app that I'm on, and let them take this spot. So when you start slacking, now YouTube is gonna stay on no matter what. YouTube is going to stay on no matter what. YouTube is going to stay on no matter what. I'm not changing YouTube out. Facebook and YouTube, and I ain't going to say TikTok because I don't feel the vibe on TikTok too much. I don't know what it is. I like to shop. But YouTube and Facebook are my top 2. Because, see, they don't require, I like to use no money for no gifts, no nothing. Just go there and do my streaming. And leave my content and let it take care of itself. I ain't got to sit there in a camera all day long. Now, I'm trying to make this too long. So we're doing a review on chitlins. And then let's talk about chitlins first before we get it started. For those who live overseas, in the continent of Africa, a lot of you, I talk to people about it, and some of you don't even know what chitlins is. Like, what? Then I thought about it. They wouldn't know because their ancestors from Africa, that when they were slaves, they adapted to over here in America. That's how that dish originated. That dish was part of survival. It wasn't a special dish. It was an actual dish for to serve to their people so they could survive, to make it. Now, where do chitlins come from? Chitlins come from a pig. They come from a hog. It's the intestines, the guts. From the guts. From the intestine all the way down to from the stomach, from there, all the way down to the, I'm talking about the one that wink, that stinks. You know about that. So, now, here's the deal. The slaves we know of, they came from Africa. Because they was captured. You know how they go. And when it came to America to be as slaves, the slave masters worked them in the fields, in the plantation, in the houses. They worked them. They worked them. But you can work people, but you still got to feed them. And so people, you ever heard eat half the hog? The old expression? It's the old saying, eat half the hog. So they raised animals, animals. So they had them, train them how to raise animals and stuff. And one of them were pigs and hogs. So what happened was, when they decided they want to slaughter or to kill a pig, the white people, the masters, that's the white people, the masters, the slave masters, they got the best meat. They got the chops. They got the ham part of the thing. You know what I'm saying? They got all the real good fancy meat off the hog, off the pig. Then they tell the slaves, you could take the rest. Now they took all the real good stuff and left them with the whatever left over. Now, right now, I'm about to break it down to you and tell you from the head to the tail how people from Africa adapted to make something from nothing. That's how smart us black people is. Yes, from something from nothing. Scraps that they were throwing away, they took it and made it a dish so they could survive. The head of a pig or hog, what's the head? The head. They'll take the head, they clean it, and they put it in a big giant pot with seasoning and whatever, and they'll cook it. And the meat, the skin and the meat will fall off the skull, off the head. Everything that was in that skull is gonna come out because the heat gonna cook it out there and everything. So now, when they finish cooking, all you got is nothing but a skull, an empty skull. All the meat, the skin, everything just fell into the pot. So you look at a pot, you see a whole bunch of meat and all kind of stuff, and they're stirring that up. Well, a lot of fat was in it also. That fat made it hold tight together. They took that mixture, and they poured in a tray. Okay? They poured in a tray, and they let it cool down. And when it cooled down, by it being a lot of fatty tissue in there, it turned hard. And I keep on hearing this clicking sound. Hold up, y'all. Let's see here. Let me try to get this out of here. Do not disturb. Now. Got it. Now, so the fatty tissue and all that meat was seasoning, they poured into trays. And when it cooled down and it started getting hard, they made a thing called, and they cut it. Like you cut, like bologna, lunch meat, and all that stuff. They cut it, and it was known as hog head cheese. So there it is. They cooked that head. There are other people that throw it away. They took that, all that leftover meat everywhere. They took it and it made hog head cheese. Do I like it? Oh, I love it. It tastes good. Today, hog head cheese not really made a hog head. It's just leftover parts of a pig, and they grind it up, and they put a little gel to it, and they put a little flavor to it. It's not the same. It ain't like homemade hog head cheese. Because homemade hog head cheese, every now and then when you bite into it, you make your sandwich, and you bite into it, every now and then you get a little bone, piece of the bone. That's when you know you got real hog head cheese. Every now and then you bite it. This is a tiny piece of a bone. Because you know they had to cut it. You got to cut the head off. So, like a little shard, a little tiny piece of a bone might be thing, That's when you know you got that. And you can look at the meat. The texture is different. It got more meat. It ain't just jelly. The new hog head cheese they sell in the stores now, they use gelatin. It's like Jello. They use that gelatin like they use for Jello. They put a little hog meat in there, leftover ground up meat. Not ground meat, but ground up stuff from a hog. And put a little flavor in there. They call it hog head cheese. It's not even made of a hog head, really. It's just leftover meat. Now, we just starting on that part now. Then you look at the neck. We take the neck and chop that up in pieces. We call that neck bones. More bone than meat. We'll cook that with a brown gravy. Or what we do at the store, they got a store right down out of town where they take that meat and they boil it. They boil it in seasoning, and you eat it like that. After you get your you got a big pile of neck bones, and you get that meat off the bone because that's called neck bones. See, remember now, we done went from here to here now. Now we take the ribs. They ain't care about no ribs. Them ribs they sell in the store. That's hog ribs. That's pig ribs, pork ribs. There it is. That came from the pig. They didn't want that. They want the chops. They want the big, nice meaty area. They want the bony area. So now you got ribs. So what we do with ribs? We do barbecue ribs, or we put them in the oven or whatever. So there it is. Now we hit the head. the back, the neck, and all these ribs. What about the feet? Yeah, them little feet. Pig feet. We eat that too. Oh yes, we eat that too. We do. Take the pig feet at the bottom where he walk on, they'll cut that part off. Just kind of shave that all the way down off there. So now you just see the natural thing. And then you pull the nails out and you chop it and you ball it. And you ball it. Just like you do the neck bones, you ball that too with the neck bones. You see, it ain't got much, it don't have much meat. It got a little meat and more a lot of fat and skin and stuff like that. Remember now, they can't throw nothing away. They got to feed families with that. So you have pig feet. Now, here the next section. The back leg, all them bones in the back leg, all that. They chop that up. They could cook that in a gravy. See that? Then, what you're going to think is gross, the insides of the pig, the heart. They'll cook the heart and the liver. The heart and the liver, they'll cook that. Some traditional people from Africa, they even took the blood. They took the blood. When they kill a thing and the blood be coming out, they'd get a bucket and catch the blood. Let them bleed out. They take that bucket, they put seasoning in it, and they cook it. And they put rice in it. So they make a thing called blood sausage. See that? Y'all ain't know all that. People from Africa found a way to take that stuff and make it eatable so the people can survive. Blood sausages. Boudin is the same thing as blood sausage, but it took meat. They grind the meat up. They kind of broke the meat up and they put seasoning in it and put it with rice and they put a sausage. Blood sausage is blood only. Boudin had actual pieces of meat, pork meat in it, mixed with rice and seasoning. See how they go? Now, we got some more stuff we eat off that pig. The intestines, the guts, the stomach. They take that stomach pouch and clean it out. They call it hog maw. They take the stomach and clean it out. It'll still be like a little thing like that. They clean it out real good. Then they can stuff meat and all kind of seasoning inside of it, and they can cook that. They had that too. Hog maw. Or like I don't cook hog maw. I did it. What I do, I take hog maw and I cut it up in small pieces, and I boil it until it gets soft. It takes a while, but I do it. I have done it. Now, what's next? The guts, as I was saying, the guts. All from now past the stomach, you got those guts that lead to the one that wink, that stinks. So here we go. Now they got those guts. They take them and they push water through them. They push water through them. That clean all the fecal matter, aka the poo. They clean all that out. They blow water through that. They clean it out. Once all that comes out, then they take a knife and they split it. And they cut it in sections. Inside the sections, they might have a little extra stuff there, so they take it and they peel it out. And that little piece left from the outside, that's after they peeled it, that's known as chitlings. They take that and they cook that. You can cook it with pig feet. I cook mine with pig feet. And I use chicken gizzards. And I use mushroom. And I season the water with seafood thing. So I'm about to show you a pack of chitlings. Now, this brand here, I haven't cleaned chitlings in a while. This is my first time doing this brand. From what I seen of it physically, it looked like it might be a good pack of chitlings. That's me. I ain't got to work too hard to clean them. So I'm putting my sleeves up, putting my little sleeves up, and I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to show the pack, and we're going to look at these chitlins, and I'm going to tell you if this is good to invest in. Now, right now, over here in America, over here, it's called, they're $6.98. That's about almost $7 a pack. Now, back before the prices started going up, before the prices start going up for chitlins, that $7 was to be for a bucket. Now the buckets are 20 something dollars, double the price, up to $30. And then if you get pre-clean chitlins, it's even higher than that. The bucket got 10 pounds. The pack's got 5 pounds. So if you know the math, how many buckets of chitlins I got if I got 6 packs? Put that in a comment. I got a bucket is 10 pounds. I got 6 packs of chitlins, and they're all 5-pound packs. So how many buckets of chitlins? I know it. I know it in my head. But how many buckets of chitlins I got with those packs? Tell me that. So I'm going to grab it now. I had it thawed out last night. Started throwing it out. Oh yeah. Look, good sign. Okay. It looks like a good sign right here, y'all. Okay, that's the pack. That's the pack. Okay, that's the pack. Now, this is what they sell in the store today. Now, in the store, you know, remember now, everybody all over the country buying pork chops and ribs and all that stuff from the pig now. So you can't have a person stand there when they catch the guts they clean. No, they got machines that clean all this stuff now. They get it started for you and they get it to a certain level. Now, according to this here, I never bought these here. I bought this at a store. Somebody that I know referred me to this business, and they sell chitlins. And the price was a good price. It was $6.98, almost $7. The name of the brand is called Artist. They said it double washed. Hold that thought. They said it's double washed. Oh my God. I gotta laugh at that. You're gonna see. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. I was checking something. I was trying to decide. I forgot to check that. I was checking. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I had to step out. I was checking to see if I'm gonna need to use a burner to cook this, because this ain't the regular amount it's gonna be. So, have anybody give me the answer yet? How many buckets 6 of these make? How many buckets? These are 5 pounds. How many buckets it takes to make, how many buckets, if I got 6 of these, I got 6 of them right now. How many buckets I have? Can y'all give me the numbers? Come on, give me a number. How many buckets? If I got 6 of these here gonna make a whole bucket. Each bucket, a bucket is worth 10 pounds. These are 5 pounds. So if I got 6 of these here, how many buckets of chitlins I really have? Anybody know? It's math. It's simple math. 5 pounds. I got 6 of these. 5 pounds. And I just told you a bucket weighed 10 pounds. And I got 6 of these. Come on, y'all. Somebody got to know the answer. I know y'all not that slow. Come on now. I gave you all the stuff. 5-pound bags. Got 6 of them. A bucket is 10 pounds. Well, how many buckets I got right now? Come on now. I know y'all should know the answer for this here. I'm waiting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which of those numbers? Between 5 to 1, how many buckets you think I got? Adding these up. 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1. I'm waiting. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't answer that? You don't feel like figuring nothing out? Okay. So, for those who not really paying attention or whatever, who don't care, 5-pound bag, 6 packs, 6 of these bags, 6 times 5 is 30. That's mean I got 30 pounds, 6 bags total. Okay, I'm throwing it out there. 6 bags of this, it's gonna be 30 pounds. A bucket weighs 10 pounds. So 6 times 5 is 30. You take the bucket, it's 10 pounds, divide 10 pounds into 30 pounds. 10 going to 30 3 times. That's me, I got 3 buckets. Each bucket gonna weigh 10 pounds. That's 2 packs. 2 packs of this make 1 bucket. So if I got 6 of them, 2 of these, that's 1 bucket. 2 of them other 2, that's another bucket. 2 of another 2, that's another bucket. 3 buckets. So I got 30 pounds of chitlins. Now, when I first got these chitlins, I'm looking at them. I done bought chitlins. I have bought chitlins like this before, and they usually be more water than chitlins. Now this here, this is all the water they got in here. That's it. Look, that little bit of water right there. That's all the water they got. The other packs, other places I have bought chitlins, you have all that water. And look how much chitlin is. A lot of people, when they buy these chitlins like that, when they sell them, the chitlins will go like right around here, half a bag. And then when you clean it, it go out less than that. So look at that here. Look where it's at now. That's a good thing. Now, we're going to see the condition of these chitlins. These are hog guts that the machine processes to a certain extent. You got to do the rest of the cleaning. Now, they say, now, let me debunk this here for y'all. So if you don't know. You're going to see packs. People going to sell chitlins saying they clean, pre-cleaned, and pre-washed. They claim these here are double washed. I'm going to tell you this here. When you open this up, when you open this chitlins up and you look at it, look at every one of them. Check every one of them. I'm sorry. I never believe in such thing as clean. You see for yourself if it's clean. So, I'm going to open it up. Well, the first thing I like to do, I like to pour the water off of it. Let me get my knife. Is my knife here? Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to sit down. Okay. So we're going to open this pack right now. Well, the things I like to do, I like to get the water out of them first. Take the water out. I'm going to open it up right now. This is the brand. This is my first time going to be using these chitlins here. I usually use some other brand chitlins, but these are my first time. All right. See what I'm doing? Just open the whole top. All right. Now that I open it, you're going to pour the water off of it. See, the stink, the smell, it comes from the water. And chitlins got blood mixed with it. So that smell you smell it, yeah, you smell the other stuff. Also, you mix with a lot of blood. Blood smells too. So, yeah, you can smell them. But for some reason, it's not as strong. They might be true to the thing. All this double wash. So I'm going to pour the water out. Okay, I'm going to pour them out. The reason I pour the water out, because I'm going to put them in some more water so it can help wash them more. Okay. There we go. See what I'm doing? I'm getting all the water out. Now we're going to get to see how much really in here. Okay. Let me take my ring off, y'all. Look, this is my class ring. Let me put my class ring off of here. Have my class ring spinning like chitlins. Okay. All right. Now, let's look at the chitlins now. Look how much we got in here. That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, I'm going to grab and I'm going to take it and put water on this side. On this side here. This the chitlin side, this the clean side. As I clean them, I put them over here. You put one side, water, other side, you clean chitlin. And then you put your trash, you find yourself to put the trash in. I normally use the bag itself. The bag itself. One bag, most likely. So here we go. I've got the water. The water is going in here. And I'm going to drop the chitlins in here. Now, this is going to become my trash bag. Where do I put my trash bag at? Over here. Now, I've seen some people actually put bleach. No. Bleach is not consumable. That means you're supposed to be drinking that or put that in your food. Now, this here is going to be the trash bag. You put that right here. And this here is the tray where you put the clean chitlins in. Right here. From that here. Now, what I like to do, let me get y'all closer. What I like to do is keep all my chitlins together, close. I can't stand like I gotta look all over the sink for chitlins. So I got them all close together. Now this water kind of cold, but it could be all right. Now grab a chitlin. See that? I grabbed one. Now I'm gonna look at it. Look how big. It's a big one. Golly. It's really big. Look at that. This is one big old chitlin. See that? Inside the chitlin, you got all this stuff like that. You got to get all that out of there. Now, some people take a knife and scrape it. Like this here, they take a knife and scrape it. No. You still eating that stuff because it's on the liner. Now, I'm going to show you. Now, I'm going to go to the far end of it. I'm going to go to the tip of it. You don't want to eat this stuff here. That stuff right there, all that's trash. That's the inside of the, inside of his bowels, or what you call that. So now I'm going to get it. They didn't cut it all the way here. See that? They didn't cut it all the way. So now I got to cut it for them. They didn't cut it all the way. See what it look like? See that? See what it look like? You got to cut it. It ain't finished cutting it. They already cut part of it. So that's why I got the knife for, just in case. Just cut it all the way. There we go. Now, you want it flat. Well, we got another one, part of it. Get another part of it. Let's get that part. You want it all to be flat. Now, I do not, when somebody tells me, I scrape my chitlin. You scrape them, then you leaving this stuff here. That stuff here, you're leaving it. Now, I'm at the end. Look how long this is. Now, this is what you do. Watch. Now, you got to have your little pinch. You got to be able to pinch it. There's a membrane inside of here. A little thin membrane. You pull that out. Watch. I'm going to feel for it. It's right there. I'm looking at one, a part of it. See? I'm pulling it out. See what I'm doing? I'm pulling it loose. You pinch it. So I'm doing it now. Let me get closer. You pinch it. So it's going. Now look what happened to the chitlin. It's turning white. You don't scrape all this. See that? You don't scrape that. You pull it out. You peel it. Look what I'm doing. I'm peeling it. I'm peeling it. Look at that. Look how nice that is. All I'm doing is peeling all that out there. You can't eat that. Look at that. That's trash. You can't eat that. Now, look how it's looking already. Look. See how pretty that is? Look how pretty that is. See how clean that is, huh? Now, I ain't finished yet because it still got some more left. They got some more right here. So I'm going to go finish. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pinch it. See how I'm doing that? I'm pinching it with my fingers. My 2 fingers, I'm pinching it. And I just keep pulling it. You keep peeling it. You keep peeling it. Look at it. See how I'm doing? Look how easy that is. Just keep peeling it. See that? Steady peeling. And sometimes it breaks off. You still grab it again. You keep grabbing until you get all of it. See that? Now that slave master, that white man, the slave master, he throwed everything away. They took all that out. I just told you the whole pig. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the pigtails. They cook that, we ball that, or we put that in red beans and rice, or white beans, or we might do it in mustard greens. And there's a little, there's a thing that the slaves learned when they worked in the field. It's called pepper grass. It's like a mustard green, but you can't grow it. It grows on its own. They call it a volunteer plant, or what do you call that? And you'll find it. And my mama, she know how to pick that stuff. They taught her when she was a little girl. And they taught everybody how they go from her on down. And you pick that and you cook that like mustard green, and it tastes real, real good. Look at that. All that's trash. Now you want to see the chitlin now? This is the chitlin. Now look how clean it is. Check it out. Look. See how clean it is? Look. I'm going to still wash it. I'm going to still rewash it. But look, check at that. See how clean that is? Look. And you cook all this. Now some people cut it in smaller pieces. I just cook it all as it is. It's going to break up sooner or later. Look at that. Look at that. Look how clean that is. That's clean. And you drop it down there. You let that stay there, and you do the same thing. And right now, I'm looking at these chitlins. These are big pieces. So, as of now, I'm liking this. I'm going to start get more of these. Look at it. Look at this big thing I picked up. Look at this. Gah! And I get to clean all that at one time. I'll be throwing my packs. If all these chitlins are like that, oh yes, I'm going to get more. I like it when you got big pieces, you just pick your time and get it all together. You got a tiny piece, you got to go around. Damn, they don't have no small pieces. Everything is nice size pieces, and I like that. I like that. That's gonna work for me. So I just told you, we took the head, made hog cheese. Now today, some of the plants that process pigs and hogs, they take the lips off the pigs. They cut their bottom lip off, and they do pickled pig lips. So there we go. Hog head cheese, pickled pig lips. The neck bones, they serve that. Ribs, like the barbecue that, like 4th of July and all that stuff. On special occasions, you want to barbecue some ribs. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. Crackling, the skin. The top, you scrape all the hair off. After you got all the hair scraped off the thing, and then you take that skin, slabs of that skin, gonna have the skin, and then gonna have the fat and a little bit of meat. They call it lean. And you chop that up in little squares, and you put that in a big old pot, and you stir it out, and you let while it's hot. As it cooks, the oil, the grease, or the oil out the fat is gonna come to the bottom. That's gonna be able to cook with that. And just keep stirring it and cooking it, and all you're doing is frying it. It's gonna be crunchy on the outside, and the meat gonna be meaty on the inside. That's called crackling. So I done called everything. Only thing I never heard him did eat was the lung. The head for hog head cheese, the backbone, all the back of the neck going on down. That's called a neck bone. That, the ribs, the pig feet. Now you got a big old joints. I think they make sticks out. You could cut it the way to make little sticks with a little bone in the middle. All that crap, we call that. They chop all that leg with all that extra meat. They use that. They put that in red beans. All that stuff. The pig feet. They boil the pig feet. You could put that with a gravy also, and also you could do the pigtails. Boil them too. So you got pig feet could get boiled. Could be boiled. Pig feet could be boiled. Pigtails and the neck bone. So they sell that in the store now. So there it is. So I just want to share that with you. So so as of now, the review of these chitlins, they're looking good. Look, that's one right there. That's one chitlin there. Okay. That's another one. See how big they is? They're in big pieces. Look at that. Look how long this is. Look how big this one is. So when I get chitlins like this, big like that, that's a good thing. Now, when you clean them, if you want to, that's your discretion, you could cut up in smaller pieces to cook. Me, I'm not doing all that. When I cook them soft enough, if I just grab one big chitlin, I can eat it off of it. It's going to break up in pieces. Anyway, if you cook it long enough, it's going to be easy to eat. And you use your own seasoning. And people normally use vinegar and some hot sauce with it. Some people take it and put it over some rice. It all depends on some crackers. But once I said before, the African people that came, the slave that was taken, they found a way to took something that was what they call useless, and now today that same food that they thought it was useless, not the slaves, now these same people turn around and sell it now. They don't even throw it away, now they sell it. They got it from our ideals. A lot of our ideals that we put out there in this world, people take credit for it. So now you got all these stores that sell pork meat with the pig feet, got the gold pack with pig feet. They used to throw that away. Hog head cheese, now they making it, you know what I'm saying? Now they see that we buys it because we used of it now. So that's all I wanted to say to y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all time. And like I said, these are some big, so let me one more time before I leave. This is what a clean chitlin look like. And I'm going to be washing it some more, but I ain't got to clean it no more. See how clean that is? I want you to see that. There's no hay, there's no fat, no anything. And all I got to do is wash it again. Just wash it and pour it out and wash it again. And You barely can smell anything. Confusing or they stink. Yeah, when you first get them out the pack, you might smell something. But after that, that right there, I better can smell it. You know why? Because I took all the nasty stuff out of it. So there it is. So with my review of all this, pork chitlins, I give them a thumbs up. Now, like I said, they're not paying me, but I know this gonna be my secret hangout to get my plate, because I know where to go to get these here. I like these when they big like this here. They're easy to clean, and that's what I like. So this pack will take me about another 15 or 20 minutes, and I'm done. I can go to the pack, and I might could do something tonight. I might could be able to cook all this. Let me see. I might could cook it tonight. Cook all this tonight. So there it is. So my name, and then so I did bought some pig feet. Oh, let me show you what pig feet look like right quick before I leave. Hold up. I gotta get out the freezer. This is part of the stuff that I use to cook with. Okay, y'all. This is the part that y'all never get a chance to see. That's the part you never get a chance to see. No, this is not it. No, that's my chicken. Put that up there. That's not a bag. Okay. This is the bag right here. Okay. Now you gotta have seasoning, right? Got a big old bag of mixed seasoning blend. So you got red pepper, bell pepper, onion. What else? What else you got in here? Let's see what we got. I'm gonna tell you what they got in this bag here. It's all I see is chopped up. I ain't got to do no chopping. Onion, celery, bell pepper. You got the red and the green bell pepper. And what they got? Onions, celery, and bell peppers. And it's ready to cook. There it is. You can look at it. Red pepper, celery, and green bell pepper and onion. So there it is. So that's the seasoning. Now, for those who don't know that from overseas, this here is pig feet. Remember I tell you, they take it and sell it now. It's in here. Now you might not be able to see it that good. It's pig feet. Let me see here. I might could get one of them out here, maybe, I guess. Let's see here. There it is. That's the pig feet. See the toes? Got one toe right here, the big toe, and got the small toe right there. That's pig feet. That's pig feet. Remember I told you don't throw nothing away? That's pig feet. I'm going to cook that with that. All that's from the same hog. I don't put no pig feet in my chitlins. It's the same animal. What the hell? You got to cook this as long as you cook that damn near. So why don't you cook it all together? See, that don't have no, oh, let me tell you how chitlins taste. Chitlins don't have no taste. It's how you cook it, how you season it, gives it a taste. So this here, pig feet, can make that taste different, and that can't make the pig feet. It's your water, the water you boiling it in. And don't worry, when you boil it, you got to keep adding water to it, like every 30 minutes or so, because that water going to come to a boil, it's going to come out. You know, it's going to want to boil, steam out, and you got to keep adding water. If not, it's going to stick to the pot, and you're going to burn your chitlins. Did I burn chitlins before? Yes, I have burned it. Not paying attention, dozed off, or got busy doing something else, and all I look, I can see that, I can hear that funny sound. It's real low. Shh, that means all the water going out of it. Now when it boiling, you hear blah, 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 like that blurring sound. When you don't hear nothing, that's mean, oh, you ain't got no water in there. There it is. And also, I added this as my little recipe too. Chicken gizzards. Chicken gizzards are very tough to cook. But if you boil it in water for hours, it's going to get soft. So guess what? I put the gizzards with the chitlins, all that together. Let it cook all together. And also, I put mushrooms, fresh mushrooms that sliced. I got a pack of sliced mushroom and drop that in there too. Cook it all together. So now you got mushrooms. You got big old nice chicken gizzards. You got some nice chicken gizzards that you can, drop in there for extra meat. Trust me, they're good. They're good. When you eat that, like, oh, because whatever how you got your water flavor, the chicken, the gizzard tastes like that. And it's not going to taste like, you can't make a chicken taste like pork. It's impossible. So, there it is. Now, it depends on how fast I go through the thing. I might leave these out for a little while and see how long it's going to take me to cut these. If it don't take too long to clean these chitlins like I think it is, then I could go ahead and let this start throwing out, and I'll be ready to start cooking that. Now, for the chicken gizzards, there's a little thing inside the gizzards, on the outside of the gizzard. They call it scale or whatever. It's like some green thing. You got to pull it off there. If you don't, if you cook it, you're still going to be able to cook it. But when you bite into it, it's going to taste bitter. That small little piece, it tastes bitter. So when you see that, you cut that. So when you got them thawed out, you look at each one of them, you cut the little fat off there, and you take that, and you see that little, it's going to look like it's yellow or greenish color almost. And you peel that off there. Be sure you pull that off there now. And you boil them with everything. All that, these here, they don't break down. They're not going to fall apart. Gizzards don't never fall apart. All they do get soft. When I say get soft, it'd be like eating cotton candy. It'd be real extra soft. And the pig feet, if you cook them long enough, you'll be able to, grab a toe and put it in your mouth, and and you pull it off there, or break it off there, put it in your mouth. You can blow the meat. You ain't got to bite it off. You can suck it up in your mouth. Just move the thing inside your mouth, and you look again. You got the bones laying in your hand. That's how I do my cooking. So that's about it. So I'm gonna leave them out for now. So just in case I get fat, if I get done with this round about 5 o'clock, I guess, about 5 o'clock or before 5 o'clock, it only could take about, so it'd be like nighttime when I'm done. But I'll be the chance to get it instead of, I don't want it to be where it could be almost at midnight. No. So around about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, I'll be happy to be done. So I need to get at it again. Once again, that brand is called Audi. They come with big pieces, and they ain't got all that water like them other brands of chitlins. They got a number of water, and you pour it out. When I pour that water out, look how much they had in that bag. So they're going to give you money's worth, and just clean. All these are big old pieces. So the bigger the pieces, the easier for you to clean. That's what I like. So, thumbs up. I'm about to go do this here. I won't wait till Christmas, but now I want to cook this now, get that little taste what I want, and then move on to something else. So y'all take it easy. And if you can, before you leave, yes, I will show it. What I'm going to do is, if I get it done cleaning this in a certain amount of time, I'm going to come back live and show you how I season it and put it all together in a pot. I will do that. That'll be like a part 2. And then the other part will be the finished job, where you get to see it when I'm pouring in a tray. And I'm going to pour it in one of that, like that tray you seen. When I'm putting them in, I got another tray that's in better shape. I'm going to pour all that in the tray to let it lay out there in the tray. You can see everything. You see the gizzards, you see the little mushrooms, and you can see the pig feet and the gizzards, all that together. You get to see all that together. So I'm gonna go live on how to season the water and how to put it together. And after that, then I'm gonna end the live and come back again when it's completely done. I might put that as a short. Those two as a short. Can I do it as a short? No, I'll do the second one gonna be a regular video. The last one is the short. So here's the results of my chitlins with gizzards and pig feet and sliced mushroom. Here it is. And I'll show the camera showing the stuff in there. All right. So that's it. Almost pushing 1 hour. I didn't want to do it this long, but I had to tell you the history where all this food came from. So there it is. It came from my Esther. If you're black, it came from your ancestors from back in the day when they were slaves. They had no choice to try to make something out of nothing. And that's what it is today. And now, today, that's considered as a delicacy because nobody like to do this here. So you got to really like it enough to want to do it. And you can't just put it in the pot and cook it like it is. It's not going to be right. It's going to be nasty. So you got to know what you're doing. I just showed you. You got to have patience with it. You ain't got no patience, don't touch it. Don't know what you're doing, don't touch it. Get it somebody that know how to do it. Then you get to enjoy it better. My name is Mr. Scooby, a.k.a. Mr. Santa. Y'all take it easy and y'all be blessed. And I'll see y'all on the web. On the web? Well, I'll see y'all on the internet. Y'all see me. All right. Peace.